This week we are going to talk about professional etiquette, and in particular we are going to talk about professional dress. There's lots of different types of dress codes out there, such as casual, business casual, white tie. All those are different examples. And so you are going to research certain dress codes and then describe what they are and when you would dress for that. How you dress is really important because 55% of another person's perception of you is based on how you look. And you can think about that. Think about when you first see somebody, you are creating an impression of them. You are making judgment on them based about just how they look. Now, once you get to know them and talk to them, that can change. But right away, that is how we are judging another person, is how they look. Some quote you probably heard is dress for the job you want, not the job you have. 75% of recruiters believe that how a person dresses for work affects one's job, salary, and possible promotions. Now, your first impression is always a lasting impression. People will more than likely always remember what they first thought about you when they first saw you. Right now, you may not have a lot of professional clothes in your closet at the moment. Some things to consider, though, going forward in the future. Guys, you should invest your money in a great suit eventually at some point. It's going to last longer and be timeless. There's going to be times where you will need to wear a suit, more than likely. Shop smart, think in advance, look for sales. One store I always recommend is JCPenney. They have great sales. You can get a good, nice suit or dresses, dress pants for a good price. And they also are good quality, so they will last. You can also seek the assistance of a sales associate. For suits in particular, they'll measure you, and then you will get one that will fit you, right? Because their suit sizes are a little bit different. And then buy pieces that are versatile. So what that means is pieces that can work with different outfits. So for example, for ladies, if you buy a dress shirt you can wear with different outfits like pants or skirts. And then you can wear different blazers over it. So something you can wear with a lot of different outfits and looks. Once you start building your professional wardrobe, before you go shopping, you should look at your current wardrobe. Find pieces that you can wear to work, then shop for fillers. So an example, if you have a nice pair of pants that need a nice belt, only buy a matching belt. Spend less money by using more of what you currently have. Now, some of you may have a professional wardrobe already if you are in a student organization such as FBLA where you have to dress professionally. You have a good start. Other people might not start building their professional wardrobe until they get a job that requires them to dress like that. Now, my husband, he works in agronomy. He does not have to dress professionally. He, however, still has a couple of professional outfits because things like weddings, funerals, there's just different times he does need to dress up. So no matter what your job is or what you're thinking of, there will be times you will need to dress professionally. We're going to talk about the specifics of professional wardrobe about ladies first, and then we will do the men. With ladies, the essentials to start with would be a black pencil skirt, a white blouse, wide leg trousers. These could become in gray, black, or tan, so your basic dark colors. And a black pumps and an elegant handbag. Those are all great things to start with because they can be matched with different shirts, for example, the skirt and the pants, and they will always work. Now with the handbag, with this here is not necessarily always important, but when I went to my job interviews, I made sure I had a nice professional looking bag to carry my resume in. I didn't want to put it in like a canvas tote bag while I'm dressed up. That doesn't match. Some more specifics for women, and if you are an FBLA, this is going to remind you of the dress code. So with women for suits, pants and or skirt with a matching jacket, best material is pure wool or a wool blend. Colors that are good are navy, charcoal gray, and black. They're all acceptable. Patterns, if any, should be muted. Choose a conservative style that is versatile. And shirts, best material is cotton or cotton blend. Long sleeve shirts are more professional than short sleeve. And one thing too, it depends on your job. You may have a job that does not allow tattoos to be visible. So depending on if you have tattoos on your arm, you may always have to wear long sleeve shirts. So that's just something to consider if you are considering getting a tattoo. I would put it in a place where it's easily hidden. Now you may think too, one thing we're looking with is more conservative colors. This is in a business setting. That doesn't mean in all jobs, like you can't go and buy some pink pants and wear them. There's different jobs that you can, but we're just talking very business professional. Next we're going to talk about tops and blouses. Tops can be button-up turtlenecks, shells, or fashion blouses. Keep colors neutral. Don't wear loud colors or patterns. And whatever you wear, make sure it keeps you covered. So once again, we're talking business professional. Now something that is hard for my FBLA members to sometimes follow for ladies is the length of the skirts. Skirt should be a modest length, no shorter than 2 inches above the knee. The skirt should still cover your thighs when sitting. Make sure the skirt is appropriate for walking, climbing stairs, and sitting. Lengths can be long. Slits are appropriate if not too long. Skirts for professional wear should be fitting but not clingy and not flowing. Flowing skirts are more casual to business casual. And we're talking business professional here. So imagine working in like a law office or a business office. Jewelry, earrings, a modest necklace, and a few rings are acceptable. We don't want any dangly earrings, loud or noisy necklaces, or rings on every finger. Keep the ring count down to 1 per hand. Brooches are acceptable to add a little color to a jacket or sweater. Now shoes must be clean and polished. You should wear comfortable ones. Heels should be no higher than 2 inches. Closed-toed pumps are preferred. However, open-toed shoes are acceptable for a more casual look. So if you're going to go for an interview and you are not used to wearing high-heeled shoes, don't wear high-heeled shoes because we want to be able to walk during our interview. Socks and hosiery, the only requirement of socks is that they match the color of your shoes and slacks and that they cover your ankles and or reach mid-calf. There are special dress socks out there that you can buy. Hosiery must be worn with skirts. They must be plain or neutral color. Exposing skin due to short socks or no hosiery is not professional. Last thing we're going to talk about for women is grooming. Keep your hair out of your face and brush. Nails should be painted a neutral color. Don't match your nails to your outfit. Makeup should look natural and clean. Too much color can be distracting. Keep nails and teeth well maintained. Before we move on to the specifics of men, this can actually apply to both women and men here. This is called business ready. This is defined by being one simple change away from business professional. And it's taking over as the new business casual. So keeping a neutral colored jacket and a pair of polished shoes in your office, you can be business professional in minutes. So this would be like for ladies or men, you would have your dress pants and your dress shirt on, and then you would just have your blazer or your suit jacket nearby, and then maybe some nicer shoes that you can put on in like a matter of a minute. You'd be ready to go in business professional. This way you're more comfortable working throughout the day, but if you have to go meet with potential new clients, you can change real quick and be ready to go. Now it is the men's turn. So starting and building your professional wardrobe for men, here are the essentials to start with. You want button-up shirts. I recommend long sleeve. They look more professional than short sleeve. A dark and light pair of slacks, dark dress shoes, and a simple belt. Just like we talked about for women, we will also be talking about business professional for men. So specifics for men with suits, we want pants with a matching jacket. Best material is pure wool or a wool blend. As for color, navy, charcoal, gray, and black are all acceptable. Patterns, if any, should be muted. Choose a conservative style that is versatile. In shirts, the best material is cotton or cotton blend. Long sleeve shirts are more professional than short sleeve. Jewelry for men should also be kept to a minimum. Wedding bands and a watch are a maximum. Watches, if worn, should be conservative and not flashy, and they should have no earrings or bracelets. This doesn't mean you can't pierce your ears or wear more jewelry. It's just when you are dressing in business professional, take them out. Ties should reach the top of your belt buckle. If you don't know how to tie a tie correctly, learn or have someone help you. Luckily, we live in the YouTube age. You can do a quick search, and then you can learn how to tie a tie pretty quick. You should buy quality ties. Those are made from 100% silk, stain resistant, they don't wrinkle. Patterns, you can do geometrical, diagonal stripes, small to medium dotted or solid ties. These ones will look more professional. And we want colors that complement your suit, enhance your appearance, do not overpower it. Shoes for men, the best material is leather. Shoes can be with or without shoe ties. That means you wouldn't have to tie them. Socks, the only requirement of socks is that they match the color of your shoes and slacks and that they cover or reach mid-calf. Exposing skin due to short socks is not professional. One thing I see with FBLA for men, a mistake that is made, is that they will wear their white athletic socks that they normally wear. Those are not professional. They don't match. If you didn't have dress socks, the best thing you could do instead is just to wear black socks. That would look way better than white. Once again, we're talking business professional. With grooming, keep hair, nails, and teeth well maintained. Hair should be short and well kept. Get a nice haircut. Beards and mustaches project a less professional image. Not saying you can't do that. You can make whatever choices you want to, but if you want to look more professional, these are some tips to follow. For both men and women, the goal for business professional is to look the best you can. You may be meeting new clients or representing your firm at an event. The way you dress represents you and your company. A rule of thumb is if you have to question an item, don't wear it. Some do's and don'ts to remember for both men and women. Do wear deodorant. Brush your teeth, trim and polish your nails, and brush your hair. Especially those first two. If you're not wearing deodorant or brushing your teeth, please do. You might smell. Also wear appropriate jewelry and wear natural looking makeup. Don't wear overpowering cologne or perfume. Don't try out elaborate hairstyles, and don't wear trendy clothing. Keep it classic for looking business professional.